Today I'm going to let you take a look at the crown jewel in my retro gaming collection. This is the Nvidia Shield TV Pro, and I got this a few months ago, and it's easily the best purchase I've made in the last few years. That's overall purchase. First of all, the form factor is incredible. It's tiny. It takes up almost no space in your setup, no matter what kind of a setup you have. Take a look on the back here. You can see the power plug, Ethernet port, HDMI, and 2 USB ports. I have an expansion USB there for my expanded memory, and look at how tiny this little USB stick is. That's 256 gigabytes. Now this is essential because this thing has very little onboard memory. It has 12 gigabytes built in, so any little stick will do. But this thing is a retro gaming beast. It's an incredible machine. And not only that, it's also a really great Android TV box, and probably the best one that's available now. So get ready to have your mind blown in 3, 2, 1. Hyperspin. What you're looking at here is Bandit's No Clutter Collection. It's by Bandit Tech. One guy made this image, and it's operating inside of Hyperspin, which is a kind of operating system / user interface that allows you to emulate games in a really cool, graphically appealing way. So I'm going to show you my games list here, and this is running directly off of the Nvidia Shield from my memory stick. So you can see I have Master System, Sega Genesis, huge collection of games here. Sega Saturn, which is really difficult to emulate, but this system does very well. Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast is emulated easily on the Shield. Game Gear. What else have we got? We've got Sony PlayStation. This is a piece of cake to emulate these days. You can do it on a lot of different systems. PSP, which is very hard to emulate typically. The Shield handles very well. Lynx, you could emulate this on a calculator. This thing is very easy. Now, because the Android box element of this is built in, you can play Android games. And now take a look at this. This is a huge collection of arcade games that this image has. And the coolest thing about these arcade games is that they're separated into different categories. Like this is 90s and naughties, and there are, fighting game. There's a category for fighting games, as you see here. This is only fighting games. Let's go down here. We can see beat 'em ups. And just look at how cool this is. Instead of selecting from a barren menu of names and titles, you get to really see how the game looks. You get to see the display mode, what is it called? Attract mode. Here you can actually see the gameplay and these really beautiful graphics that Bandit put together with the, what do you call that? The little top piece, the marquee. And just graphics, original graphics from the games in a lot of cases that he took and separated into these really beautiful showcases. Here, driving games. Now, this is not a comprehensive collection of classic games. It's not, there might be a few games missing. Maybe some of your favorites won't be represented here, and that's because, as it's called, you'll see in the description, it's called the No Clutter Collection. So it's the person who created it, who's called Bandit. These are what he thinks are the essential games for, the era. And the cool thing about this is, when you download it onto a memory stick, you'll see the link in the description. I'll link you to a video that will tell you exactly how to download this. And it's very straightforward, some easy steps that you can take to download it. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to do any more ROM hunting. You don't have to, do anything really other than kind of open this on your Nvidia Shield. It'll create this little icon that says Hyperspin. And once you click on the icon, it will take you right into this user interface. And in this video, I'm not going to be showing any gameplay just because it would take too long. You can see the video is already longer than I intended it to be. But I just wanted you to see this menu system and see how cool it is. And I'm stopping here and there on some of the games that I personally like, just so you can see the graphics pop up and just see how well displayed they are. And here we are in Gamecube, which is another amazing thing that can be emulated very well by the Nvidia Shield TV. And take a look. So I'm just going to let the menu do its thing for a while. And when we get to around Dracula X on the SNES, I'm going to talk a little bit more. But for now, I'm just going to let you take a look at the menu. You can skip ahead if you want. You can, watch the whole thing and let me get some good minutes on my YouTube studio, which is much appreciated, by the way. But just take a look at the different games that are on display here. And I'll start talking again in about 10 minutes later. Enjoy!
Oh, yeah.
15 slow.
Focus.
Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Done.
悪しき選択なのかもしれません。悪しき選択。
So how's that for a game collection? I mean, this thing is replacing all of my little mini consoles. It's replacing my Raspberry Pis. It's more powerful than any of those. It's also incredibly user-friendly. My family can use it to watch Netflix and to search, surf the web or use YouTube because it's an Android box. So we use it really more than any other device now. And for me, I've just created this kind of Netflix of gaming, which is even better than Netflix because it's got these really amazing graphics and it's just got this really fun interface. And sometimes just scrolling through the interface, as you can see, is just as fun as playing any of the games. Now, I'm not showing you any gameplay, but I can assure you all of these games work flawlessly. I'll do in future videos, I'll do some hands-on gameplay with these games in this collection. I also downloaded a ton of other games on the Shield because, as I said, this is not a comprehensive collection. It's just a kind of best of the best in the opinion of the guy who made it, who again, his name is Bandit. So, highly recommend you check out his video on how to do this to your Nvidia Shield. Definitely get an Nvidia Shield if you don't have one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode.
Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode.